Female hero Judith versus male hero Beowulf. Who do I think of when I think of Old English heroes? When I think of Old English heroes, I think of Beowulf and Judith. Beowulf is a strong man who fights dragons and monsters. But there's also Judith, a dedicated female who shows a different side of bravery. I wanted to compare Judith's and Beowulf's story because it shows that Old English culture has more than one side of heroism. One is fame and strength, the other is faith and courage. How does Beowulf show heroism? Here's a picture of Beowulf. Sorry. Here's a quote from Beowulf as well. Beowulf is a classic example of male heroism. His bravery in battles are about honor and strength. When Beowulf fights Grendel, he says, "Fate often saves an undoomed man when his courage is good." Beowulf is basically says that courage can shape destiny, and he proves it by fighting with his bare hands. His heroism is very public. Everyone can see his victories, which shows that it's kind of connected to a claim I was making about his reputation. He only really cares about his reputation and glory. How does Judith show heroism? Here's a picture of Judith. And then here's a quote as well. So Judith is heroic in a completely different way. She fights her way through battles with her faith, quick action, and intelligence, compared to Beowulf, which is just pure strength and courage. When Judith kills Holofernes, the poem shows that her courage came from God. So the Lord Almighty granted her courage. Her actions are about saving her people, and not winning fame for herself. Judith's heroism shows that women can be heroes too, even though her strength is shown in different ways. Okay, and then how does Judith and Beowulf show heroism together? By comparing these different stories, it shows that Old English has more than one type of heroism. Beowulf shows more on the warrior side of heroism. He is fearless and strong, and he wants to be remembered for his glory and his strength, compared to someone like Judith, who shows her diligence is driven by her faith. Together, they show that heroism is about standing up for one another and for their people. And then here is a summary of pretty much what I've talked about. Yeah.